Apparently, desire comes in two types, spontaneous and responsive. Sometimes a third, I think, contextual. Spontaneous hits out of nowhere. That lightning bolt, oh, I suddenly want this moment. Responsive builds up later once there's comfort or connection. Researchers like Rosemary Basson and Emily Nagoski talk about it in sexuality studies, how desire can either appear instantly or unfold after safety shows up. My brain, being what it is, started thinking about all of this more philosophically. An interesting train of thought emerged. Join me in this thought process. Let's have some fun. Reading about these types made me wonder, are things ever truly spontaneous, or just a 1,000 step long chain of causal effects too complex for us to perceive? Are things really responsive, or are we waiting for a reason to validate what we already wanted without even realizing it? Let's say you're watching Futurama while also reading about the history of corn. Suddenly, you crave Tres Leches cake at midnight. Did that just happen? Or is it a full Rube Goldberg machine of micro desires firing in the background? You know, those contraptions that do simple things in unnecessarily complicated ways? Now, maybe I'm just searching for meaning. I do that a lot. I have to remind myself of my own pinned message. Sometimes there is no meaning to an event. But causality is different from meaning, right? The fact that I want Tres Leches cake doesn't mean anything life changing, but it still could have a reason, a cause. The reason may not matter, but it exists, maybe? Complementarily, I may think I want hot chocolate because I am cozily tucked in bed. What if I already wanted hot chocolate and I just didn't consciously realize it until I felt cozy enough to do so? That makes me think. Maybe desire isn't strictly binary. Maybe it's a spectrum like a lot of things in the world, a mix of predictive cues and contextual comfort. Can we have desires that are 83% spontaneous, 16% responsive, and 1% random effects? Like I read about this neuroscience concept called predictive processing, which says our brains are constantly making micro predictions about what we'll want or feel next. Maybe spontaneous desire is just the moment we notice a prediction that's been running for a while. Responsive desire, maybe that's when we're waiting for our environment to validate what we already want. Maybe I always wanted those things, and the moment just gave me permission to act on it. None of this really changes the world, obviously. It's just one of those philosophical spirals my mind likes to wander into. I didn't really find any scientific exploration into any of this yet, but who knows? Maybe just on an individual, personal level, thinking differently about how we understand desire might help us see a bit more clearly as to why we want it. Be gentle with yourself. Did all this thought make you realize something about desire? How do you perceive your own desires?